Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How are you guys? It's great to see you. Put your paws up top for me. I love you, family. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Intuitive Tarot with Isa. I am Isa, obviously, and I'm a very proud Leo. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, if you don't already know, I have a Leo only channel. You can find that link below in the description box. If you want to just watch Leo only videos, you can join us over there, okay? We're just going to do a short Celtic cross here and check in and see what's going on with you guys. Okay. Please take the parts that resonate. You already know. Leave the stuff that doesn't. Feel free to flip and reverse the roles. You know your situation. I do not. Okay. I just read these diagonal cards. All right. So, last but not least, guys, down in the description box is like my link tree where you can find me on other social media platforms. If there's any of the cards that I'm using that you might want to purchase, that's all down below. And please don't forget, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Come on back and see me. All right, guys. All right. Let's get the overall energy. What's going on with Leo right now? What's going on with Leo? Ooh, Ace of Cups in reverse. What the hell didn't work out, Leo? What happened here? That's not good. I'm not liking that. Crossing you, Nine of Pentacles. Oh, some of y'all just chose yourself. You were just like, you know what? I'm better off single than dealing with this doo-doo. Okay. I get it. I get it. All right. Let's talk about the recent past for Leo, please. Near future. Okay, the energy supporting you and the energy challenging you. Okay, bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. Listen, you guys are working on big things right now, okay? Especially some of you are just mainly focused on your money, your finances. And your family, okay? You're up to building things. So I can kind of understand why the energy Ace of Cups, either A, you're not looking for love, or B, you just got hurt by somebody and turned down a situation. We'll look a little bit deeper, but for the most part, what's been crossing you is the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you have just been happy by yourselves. That's it. They're just working on you. In the recent past, we have the Four of Swords. So this could be not talking to somebody, but this is mainly healing. You see how she's in this little cocoon here? It's sort of like the womb. Some of you are going way back in time, healing inner childhood wounds and stuff like that. You've been deciding that it's more important for you to heal so that maybe you can have the right kind of person in your life or understand how to be in a relationship with somebody. Okay. Let's just call it what it is. All right. Your challenge is the Two of Swords. A lot of you are just really protecting yourself. You're feeling very stuck. You're using your wisdom here. These are crows, and crows are some of the smartest birds there are. Their brain mass, I just listened to this whole thing about crows and ravens, which is really interesting, but their brain mass is like 50 times their body. That means they are insanely intelligent. Ours aren't even like that. It's harder for a crow to fly around with that brain than it is for us to walk around with this brain, okay? And it's like quadruple, 12 times the size of a crow. So what this is telling me is that though there's a lot of things pulling on your heartstrings, though you may want to be in relationship and stuff like that, you're in this place of really, using your wisdom, your mind over the matters instead of your heart in certain situations. Okay. Is it logical right now? If you're going through some things, or if you're in a discovery phase where you just want to work, you just want to get somewhere in your life. I feel like you're working towards something. You know what I'm saying? All right, now what's supporting you is the Knight of Swords. Again, this is taking action, doing things quickly. There's this push to like, I need to do things. I want to do things, right? Taking major action and moving forward. That's what knights do. Knights are all about doing something, okay? So I feel like that's you. You're just in this phase of like, I want to go somewhere. I want to do something. You see how he's about to jump on a motorcycle? Maybe some of y'all want to travel, get out there and do things you haven't done before, okay? There's a lot of life to explore for some of you. Near future, Queen of Pentacles, you'll be ready to settle down in the future, but I don't think a lot of you are ready right now. Like I said, there's a big focus on stability and finances and creating something, in the material world. That's the only thing with this. I can't go crazy with my hands, and I like to go crazy with my hands. Jazz hands. All right. But anyway, okay, let's shuffle the deck and see, let's clarify some of this. Okay, let's clarify some of this. All right. Okay, why do we have this Ace of Cups in reverse, please, for Leo? Shucky duck. God dang it. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go with you at a level 5, 7 clinger here. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the 5 of Cups, the Devil. Somebody lost you. There's some toxic stuff going on here with Capricorn energy. Okay, this person has a lot of sadness, pain, regret. Like there's a lot going on with this person. Okay. And I think that they may have some sort of abandonment issue. And there's 2 5s here. They're wrestling with some emotional stuff. They could have a financial situation too. They could have lost a job, lost their money, something to that effect. But I feel like they're still trying to get over something in their life, which you noticed it's like they're unhealed. Okay. So because we have in your recent past, you're doing healing, 4 of Swords, all that stuff. Okay. But for some reason here, this person has a lot of that healing to do. And with you being healed and this person having toxicity here when it comes to like sadness and regret, they're still holding on to something from their past. Okay. There's still something very heavy for this person. And I think this person didn't want you to walk away from them either. And I think that freaked them out as well. Okay. Why the 9 of Pentacles? Yeah, you can't deal with that. Listen, you're in the middle of loving yourself. Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands. One more, please. Why the 9 of Pentacles? Yeah, listen, no anxiety, no stress. Here's the deal, Leo. You guys are just in this place of like, listen, I am not going to carry anybody else's weight. You got to do the work for yourself. I did the work. That's not what I'm up to. Okay. I got to do for me. I'm loving me. Want to give this a chance, care about you, but if I love you enough, I can set you free so that you can do what you need to do. Because if this person is not healed, right? And it doesn't mean that they're a bad person. They could be a perfectly wonderful, amazing human being and be carrying around shit that is heavy for you, right? Especially if any of you are empathic. People can hold on to some shit. I could be with the most wonderful person in the room until they got darkness. Okay. And I'm like, I adore the shit out of this, and I got to get the hell away from this person at the same time. That's the vibe. Okay. So you just are like, you've just rid yourself of anxiety, rid yourself of issues, rid yourself of so much stuff that taking on any of that is just too much for you. Okay. You love yourself a lot right now for many of you, and you're on this very personal journey of like, I get to have the right person. Okay. They're great, but I get to have the right person. I'm not taking on anyone else's shit. In the recent past, talk to me about this 4 of Swords. Some of you, Queen of Cups in reverse, some of you are struggling with your own personal, how you feel about yourself. Okay. You were struggling, you had your own personal battle with yourself, your self love, your value of yourself, your self worth. You recently were with somebody who offered you an opportunity to shift the way you feel about yourself. Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. You could have been with somebody in the recent past who was a love bomber, um, somebody who could not really emotionally support you. You may not be talking to this person now, but you use this as an opportunity to heal. And I think that they didn't expect that. Okay. You use that as an opportunity to grow and to heal, so that you could become that King of Pentacles instead of that Queen of Cups in reverse, the person who doubts themselves, the person who's emotionally sad. So in turn, you dealt with somebody who emotionally was not stable, could have been manipulative, hurting you, something like that. And you use that to propel yourself into a big change, right? Okay. Let's look at your challenge. The challenge is a Two of Swords. So the challenge for you is moving away from energy that is trying to consume you. Okay. So I feel like this person could be chasing you a little bit, Leo, if you're still dealing with them. It's like they want you, they want you. And you can kind of feel that energy of they need me for their own personal reasons. It's not because, they like you. They're pouring out all of this love toward you, but you're just not receptive to it because there's that stanky leg. You got that weird vibe, right? So the challenge is knowing when something is um like the Knight of Swords can be very persuasive, right? With the Eight of Cups, it's like making a head over heart decision, protecting yourself, and walking away from something where you could talk yourself into it, or they could talk you into it, but you're choosing yourself here because it's an Eight of Cups. It's not a 10. All right. So it's challenging walking away from things. You may be used to being the fixer, right? You may identify as the person who's always got the broken things, right? And so if you continue to identify as that, then you continue to attract that type of thing. And so, Leo, I feel like many of you are in that space of like identifying that you are like that and saying, you know what, I've got to leave that behind. I no longer wish to attract people that are trying to convince me to be with them, to fix, to do all this stuff. Okay. So you're leaving a whole big ass energy of who you were or what you used to do, whatever that is, you're leaving that behind. Okay. But it's a challenge because you can easily talk yourself back into like, I'm not doing the right thing, because you carry guilt, you carry shame or whatever, that you're not doing something for the world or this person. And that's exactly why they're showing up. They're showing up to remind you that you get to choose yourself first. Okay. And the more that you choose the people that live with this heaviness and think that you can somehow help them out of it, the more you are going to experience that experience. Okay. So this is a big, huge, this person's actually a beautiful lesson. All right. All right. Why is the Knight of Swords here? That's your supporting energy. King of Wands, because you're ready to do some fine things. Okay. That's good. You're ready to take some action. Some of you, maybe it's entrepreneurial stuff. You're just ready to do something big in your life. High Priestess. There's something spiritually that's calling you to a bigger, higher purpose here. Yep. Eight of Pentacles. Your work is big. There's a lot for you to do on the planet, Leo. So you can't be bothered by trying to fix all the things. Fix a partner, fix a person, a love interest coming into your life, someone you may know a lot or you may not know. I feel like it's unattractive to you. You've become unattracted by it. This person uses emotional shit to try to manipulate you, right? And you're just not about that life, okay? Tell me about the near future. We had the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You're going to let go of any confusion. There'll be the release of things and people. 7 of Cups in reverse and the World. You're closing out a cycle of being in this state of non-reality, okay? And I'm not saying that y'all didn't live in reality. I'm saying like things, people, illusions, things are going to get very, very clear for you. They're going to get very, very unconfusing. And in fact, you may wonder in the future why the fuck anything was confusing anyway. My third card, the Hierophant. It's all about you, what you think, what you believe, your principles, your beliefs are shifting and changing as you're changing and growing here. With the World, we have Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius energy. It's a closeout of a big chapter of you feeling like you had certain restrictions and rules on yourself and you had to abide by those rules. Otherwise, maybe something karmically might happen to you. Guess what? You get to live your life and enjoy a little bit of free will here, okay? You're not creating bad karma because you haven't helped a bug cross the street. You're not creating bad karma because somebody came into your life and you told them no because it didn't feel right, right? Everybody else has made all these choices in life. You ever see shit people go through life and get everything they want? You know why? Because they're always choosing from a place that says, I value me. I know that shit sounds crazy, but I literally have been contemplating that. I'm like, why do the most jacked up mofos on the planet seem to get what the hell that they want in life? And good people like me, you know why? I'm not saying this is bad, but I'm always thinking about everybody else. So I'm saying there's an element of that here in the future with the Hierophant Taurus energy. It's that belief, right? There's a belief that's shifting in you and it's not becoming a bad thing. It's just a belief that's saying, wait, I get to include me first. I get to think about me and who I want to be and what I'm doing. And I don't want anything to stop that. Leo, we are very incredibly independent. We love the people we love, but also it can be a little bit challenging for us to be a full-on yes when we feel challenged in our freedom. Okay. It's our sense of freedom. So this person with these burdens, the heaviness, the emotional manipulation or whatever was happening here challenged your sense of freedom and you said no. So in the near future, you're relieving yourself of all of these weird beliefs that told you can't. Okay. Because there's a sense of guilt. There's a sense of guilt of like leaving this person behind. Fuck it. They'll be okay. Everything is a lesson or something, right? Okay. Let's see your advice. Let's see your potential outcome. Let me have 2 cards for the potential outcome, please. Potential outcome. High Priestess, trust in your gut, trusting your intuition. So I feel like it may be a little bit rocky for you guys, but I feel like there's elements you don't see here, but for good reason. All of this is leading to you loving yourself, okay? There's a new opportunity coming. I think that some of you may find somebody that you really love, that in turning this down, you're going to find the thing or the person that actually really means something to you, okay? And more of a spiritual connection, all right? What's the advice? Let's get the advice. My daughter was calling me just now. Sorry, guys. What's the advice for Leo? the advice regarding this. In the near future, it's going to require you putting your guard down a little bit, okay? If you do want to be in a relationship, it's going to require you putting your guard down a little bit. Um and also like what do I want to say? It's like don't fight with yourself, okay? Five of Wands, Seven of Swords in reverse. Like, don't fight that inner feeling that tells you things about people, okay? Like trust your gut. That's what I want to say more than anything. Trust your gut, because a lot of times, you may try to make things seem better than they are, or fixable or workable, and some things just aren't, okay? They're just not part of your journey. I feel like this is understanding what's part of your journey, okay? And that when you come across situations that are going to potentially hurt you, and it deep down, choose to love yourself in the meantime, okay? That healing you is the best thing that you can do for yourself right now, before you go involve yourself into situations with people that are unhealed again, okay? So keep that in mind. What do we have here? Yes, meeting somebody new, the date card, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. Okay. So don't let an experience of like, oh my God, here we go again. Oh my God, how many times am I going to get the same thing? Don't let that stop you, because this is about you shifting you. This isn't all about the other person. This is about you shifting you, okay? And when you see the things right up front, you know exactly then to make a decision about it, okay? And we have the I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. So you're going to open up, okay? It's just that you're not open to the wrong person at this time. All right. And now let me get one of the angel cards for you guys. What do we have here for Leo? Twin flame. Love it. The answer to your question involves this spiritually based romantic relationship. I love this. You could be dealing with a twin flame, but I feel like that's what you're coming up with next, honestly. And we have the throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Leo. Thank you so much for being here, my loves. If it did resonate for you, please don't forget to put your paw on that love button and smash it for me. And don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit the all notifications. See you on the next one.